Total Pro Sports presents the 15 weirdest athlete purchases of all time. For us sports fans, it's easy to envision ourselves as being professional athletes that have all the money in the world. We think that if we had the fortunes of Allen Iverson or Mike Tyson, we'd be able to spend freely without consequences. Sadly, that's not the case for many pro athletes. Many of them just throw money away and become bankrupt, even though they've made an insane amount of dough. Here are the 15 weirdest athlete purchases of all time. Number 15, Darnell Dockett Alligator, $500. The longtime NFL defensive end has made a nice amount of cash in his career. In 2010, the Arizona Cardinals awarded him with a $40 million contract, in which 75% of it was guaranteed, so he could treat himself once in a while. But his treat to himself was an alligator that cost $500. Something tells us he hired a professional trainer to keep guard of it at night. Who'd want that thing wandering free in your house? Number 14, Miami Heat bar tab, $200,000. We can imagine how the Miami Heat players and coaches drank after winning the 2012 NBA championship. It was the first one for the perennial stars Chris Bosh and LeBron James, after all. But $200,000? That's nearly impossible to imagine. We'll assume players did the most drinking. But even then, how can you possibly drink thousands of dollars worth of alcohol in one night? Number 13, Latrell Sprewell's yacht, $1.5 million. Despite being a four-time NBA All-Star in his career while averaging 18.3 points per game, Sprewell isn't as famous for his play on the court. Rather, he's known for the man who actually choked his own coach during practice and blowing away millions. He spent $1.5 million on a yacht, but became broke and had to surrender it. Maybe rejecting a 3-year, $21 million deal because he had a family to feed was the reason he lost it. Number 12, Chris Johnson's golden teeth. Last time we checked, celebrities have sparkling white teeth. After all, it does look more attractive and it's easy to afford it when you're making millions. But Chris Johnson decided to spend approximately $8,100 on gold teeth. Maybe he won the gold medal for dumbest purchase of the year. Number 11, Lenny Dykstra Major Mansion, $18.5 million. It wasn't hard to blame Dykstra for spending a lot of cash on a 13,000 square foot home. The three-time All-Star and World Series champion once had a net worth estimated at $58 million. However, a luxurious purchase like this made him bankrupt. He made bad investments on houses like this and lost all his fortunes. According to Forbes, his net worth is at negative $25 million. Number 10, Bubba Watson Dukes of Hazzard car, $110,000. Watson, one of the world's greatest golfers, already has a net worth of $20 million, and it'll surely go up much more over time. With that much dough, he bought the 1969 Dodge Charger car featured in the Dukes of Hazzard. He made controversial headlines when he painted over the Confederate flag on it. Number 9, Marquise Daniels and his necklace of Marquise Daniels. Price unknown, we're glad. Daniels was not making top-notch money during his NBA career, and that's because he wasn't necessarily a superstar by any means. For some reason, he thought it'd be cool to have a gold and diamond pendant of a 3D model that resembled him. Though the cost is unknown, it's easily around the $40,000 range, and probably much higher. Not a smart thing to buy when you aren't LeBron James rich. Number 8, Scottie Pippen's jet, $4.3 million. Pippen is worth an estimated $50 million, but that doesn't mean he doesn't regret making one of the silliest purchases ever. In 2002, he spent $4.3 million on a private jet. The only problem? It needed $1 million in repairs. He sued his lawyer and got $2 million back, but he never flew on the plane once. Number 7, Andre Rison's jewels. A 5-time NFL Pro Bowler and Super Bowl champion, Rison made a reported $20 million throughout his NFL career. Celebrity net worth lists him at a net worth of $50,000. He went broke for many reasons, but forking out $1 million in jewelry alone makes it easy to understand how he didn't maintain his fortunes. Number 6, Floyd Mayweather, engagement necklace, $16 million. When you're the world's greatest boxer and your net worth is $400 million, you sure as heck can buy anything you want. Mayweather once again showed that money can buy love in some instances. He bought his fiancée Chantel Jackson a necklace worth $16 million, and it was called the Heart of Eternity. Number 5, Gilbert Arenas' Shark Tank. With a net worth at an estimated $50 million, Arenas once again showed us how athletes will go out and simply buy literally anything they can think of. In his old mansion, Arenas owned a shark tank. Each shark would cost $5,000 a month to feed and $1,500 for a carekeeper. Number 4, Evander Holyfield's mansion, $20 million. One of the greatest boxers ever, Holyfield was once worth over $200 million. It's impossible to think of a scenario where he could have lost it all, but he did. When wealthy, he purchased a $54,000 square foot mansion for $20 million. It took millions to repair yearly, and it was foreclosed and sold at auction for $7.5 million. Number 3. Curt Schilling's 38 Studios. One of Major League Baseball's all-time greatest pitchers, Schilling blew away $50 million by trying to start his own video game company, 38 Studios. Needless to say, despite the success of Kingdoms of Amalur: Reckoning, the company just became a huge mess, and Schilling went from a main man worth $50 million to $1 million. Maybe he should have just taken what he had. Number 2. Jarrett Jack's shoe collection, $375,000. For NBA point guard Jarrett Jack, life's different. He's not like most of us who only need runners, dress shoes, and maybe a couple other pairs for casual use. He needs to have an insane amount of shoes. Jack owns an estimated $1,500 worth of shoes, and they're estimated at $375,000. We are sure that most of them are never even touched. And number 1, Mike Tyson's 3 tigers. If Mike Tyson wasn't scary enough as a legendary boxer, his 3 pet tigers could scare away just about anything in the world. This was one of the many investments that made Tyson bankrupt. Adding everything up, the tigers cost him an estimated $140,000. We really hope he trained them well for his own sake. What is the weirdest thing you've ever purchased? Let us know in the comment section below. If you like this video, then please click like. If you haven't subscribed yet, now's a good time to do so. We upload 7 videos a week. As always, we thank you so much for watching.